the MD one for wish the management and staff a happy and that message come out from our MD. He say they wish una happy anniversary. Rokel Commercial Bank today they celebrate the 21-year anniversary and we serve they join the management for wish una a happy anniversary. The program Good Morning Salon they continue and they come over to my studio guests now when Alasan Kagbo come out. We don't talk about preventive aspects of corruption and waiting the commission done they do so far. Now let we come to the investigation of cases them. Currently you see when I get about 40 cases them na court. Take me through then case here.
Oh, I can't recall.
The major one them.
Well, we still get a matter with Dr. Serafinda Bendu. I've been there, road transport cases they all been charged. We get some NRA cases them. The theft had been happen down the NRA. The matters then they in a court. The teachers them we be involved in examination malpractice. Yeah. And then few one in there we able to talk. But besides we matters then can they court.
Yeah, so what's the status?
Some in there's in fact one matter we don't done prosecutions. The defense are responding. Some in they at appellate level. That's all I can say about matters in court.
So in line with them different cases there, like we think it be the years where some case can prolong for a very long time and some can get more shorter judgment through court proceedings.
Well, when you take matter in a court, you're not in your hands again. You're in the hands of the court. So plenty telling the judge will preside over that matter they can determine adjournment dates and so on and so forth. We the only duty we'll get who can go court now for prosecute. We make sure say we discharge that we burden the burden of for prosecute, for proof, and the burden of proof also there on us. So this we get the correct evidence, we go discharge with burden, for go prosecute and prove beyond reasonable doubt say this person is responsible. So the defense will come in and then maybe they go delay, maybe they not go delay. The courts will determine that. But once we don't go to courts now, we not for in a long process that the judge they determine the slowness or the fastness of them. We nobody can delay. We can give evidence quick we try for close the case.
Even though we not discuss detail of cases where the Anti-Corruption Commission gets na court, but one high-profile case where so many people be interested in gets for do with the Rice saga. The last time we hold the Deputy Commissioner at the studio here, from
always get a duty, right? Then get the burden of proof and the standard of proof. But you can only discharge that the way you begin your case in court. If you don't charge matter, the matter not started at all. Once the matter not started, nothing will happen about that matter date.
so na still not accept it in a loss.
No, you cannot lose a case where they not try. The matter was never tried.
So the ACC
We
still
charge
not
this matter
satisfied?
go court. When we charge the matter go court, the then Attorney General, for the first time since we get prosecutorial powers under the Anti-Corruption Act of 2008, when an Attorney General makes an intervention for determining the mode of the trial. Now, normally anti-corruption cases then can be heard and determined by a judge alone. In this case, the Attorney General say, if we continue, you know, we allow the matter for be heard and tried by a judge alone. According to him, then they could defeat the cause of justice. In which they categorically tell the commission, say, the Attorney General would not allow the trial for go by a judge alone. So to do, we make a strategic calculation. So since the matter no begin yet, we can withdraw this matter. We'll draw a file, right? We'll make a determination as to what we want to do next to the file. So now the case now that the matter no ever start na
But
court.
una been get enough evidence against the people and way una been get the corruption charge against. Una been get enough evidence?
Now that make we charge. If we think so, we not get sufficient evidence, we will never charge.
So why the evidence not do the right thing? Because most time, if ACC gets enough evidence whether they present in a court, we can see a judgment. The person not go at the end of the day gets a job back because already the person not involved in corruption.
Well, like we say, nobody no go say he was found guilty or he was not found guilty. He was not tried. So they will only stop you from getting back your job if they try you and find you guilty.
All right, so let we come now to the come out to the court case them. Let we go now the commission, the current investigation them waiting on a table. How many current investigations then on a table?
I don't know the number of cases from the top of my head, but we get plenty cases they would investigate. Some at the initial stage we did, some at the middle stage we did, some at the advanced stage we did. But I would not know.
All right, so let we take the very popular one. We not to secret again gets for do it.
Issues who they investigate as a border and concern the House of Parliament and some honorable members of Parliament. I think it was last year, November 2009, we two honorable members of Parliament, the Clerk of Parliament, Honorable Param Tarawali, and Honorable Tawa. Them Sidom, I think it was 98.1, this radio station, and in which an argument ensued, allegations and counter-allegations of corruption. We have been investigating that matter. The investigations don't reach the final stages there now, and very, very soon, we'll go update the public on the outcome of that investigations there.
So looking at that particular case between the two members of parliament where you mentioned already, we don't get document from the two people and also from the Ministry of Finance because it gets for the fund where they go now parliament from the Ministry of Finance. From that time day to now, you know, things say the expected outcome we people expect for see. Or for don't bring them out just like how one can do in other case them, or is it because this get for do it member of parliament and we involved now it make they go in a slow pace?
No. We're not even going a slow pace. So that is not accurate. You see, criminal investigations are very complex. Much more so when there are corruption issues. Now, every corrupt act is a criminal offense. But not all criminal offenses are corruption. So plenty telling the standard they use, and the other criminal offenses that are not corruption, that okay, one bring camp and corruption case. Now, for instance, if I can't thief na 98.1 or broke the glass or enter, you can't see the evidence. Then go can and get a forensic on that, then see my fingerprint or something. If I complain, say, a staff of 98.1 attack me, punch me in my face, you go see the mark. You say punch me. Or you go see witness. But corruption within the happen. A lot of the time na secret offense. People go in, who say secretly, who say nobody may see them. They agree on something. As long as they're all happy, it's difficult for no. Like I told you, it is not what you know. It is what you can prove.
So then
and the standard now beyond reasonable doubt. So when you investigate corruption, it take you time.
Get access to then cash easily. The program Good Morning Salon they continue and we they look at other issue. Now the program now Usai inside October 2017 the All People's Congress APC party been hold the national delegate conference. Usai them been pick the national officer them way for run the party for 3 years. The current term they done inside this October where the secretariat's been pulled press release, but the time where they begin forget the time when they begin the election for pick the executive. Also the acting publicity secretary now the All People's Congress APC party CDA Tunis say because of the COVID-19 and the regulation them where they don't make this COVID-19 go make them not go able for all then conference with them for the all inside this October for go change the executive. And they say the NACNA APC don't extend it for the executive because of this reason. Well, he explain more inside this interview with Mange Mansari.
Well, the press release pretty much now for